I cried like a child. I begged God, if you are real, save me from this life. Wow, what a glorious and admirable, beautiful place, made with precious stones and gold. I believe this is heavenly city. God is awesome. He is too mighty and his creation is perfect. I don't know if I'm qualified to be ushered into heaven. I know I have done many evil before I got born again, but if I'm qualified to be ushered into heaven, honestly, I will be too grateful. My Lord, am I worthy? Is my name written in the book of life? Daniel Ogbomudia, your earthly journey has ended. You now stand before the judgment throne. Not for condemnation, but for self-examinations and accountability. So get ready now for a judgment without compromise. Emotions, objections, and appeal. Meaning everything is known. Every night, every oath I took, every drop of blood I shed, all is known. Darkness, and you're turning away from it. I am not worthy to stand here. You were young, angry, but searching for power. Then you entered into occultism. They promised me protection, fame, and a name people would fear. Out of your curiosity, they gave you symbols, secrets, and a vow you could not break. The night of initiation was terrible. At times I hear them chanting in my dreams. You became feared in your city. Yes, people stepped aside when I walked. Doors opened, no one questioned me. But inside, you were not free. No, I lived in constant fear. I could not sleep. I saw shadows even in daylight. There were nights you carried out acts you cannot speak of. Please don't make me remember what I have forgotten. You threatened lives, you caused pain, you silenced your conscience. I told myself I had no choice, that the oath controlled me. Then came the day your heart began to break. Yes, it was during a clash I saw someone fall in cold blood, someone innocent. For the first time, power tasted like death. That night I could not stop shaking. It was a horrible experience. I knew I had done evil. You passed by a small gathering of worshippers. A street preacher shouting about mercy, about freedom. His words were not loud, but they reached you. He said, no chain is stronger than the mercy of God. That night you wrestled inside. Many thoughts whispered within you. Afraid they would kill me if I left. Afraid I would never be free. But something stronger called you. I cried like a child. I begged God, if you are real, save me from this life. And God really did, but you returned to the altar of darkness. Yes, but not to serve, but to break away physically from them. You renounced every oath and agreement you have entered with them. Yes, my body trembled. I thought I would die that night. But mercy stood between you and destruction. Your former occult group members did not let you go easily. No, they threatened me, haunted me every day. You lost friends, protection, and everything you once had. I ran for my life many nights. Even in the church, some doubted your true salvation. Yes, they said I was pretending, that no one leaves that darkness totally. Your past followed you like a shadow, but your faith in God kept you going in grace. I felt alone, but I refused to go back to darkness. Then came the call of God upon your life, which stands as a burden. Yes, I began to preach to warn others to desist from evil. You became a voice in the streets you once ruled in fear as a terror. I told them I was there. Don't go that way, it leads to destruction. You had no wealth because you virtually lost everything. No, sometimes I slept on bare floors. Sometimes I went to sleep hungry. But you kept preaching, ignoring every difficult situations, because I knew what God saved me from. There were nights you almost gave up. Yes, I asked God why life was still so hard after I changed. But you continued in faith, serving God without looking back. Your final day came quietly. Yes, after preaching in a small gathering, I felt weak. I laid down and whispered, Lord, I have nothing left, but I have given you everything. And your soul was received. Who are these people? Lives you warned, souls you redirected. I thought my life was small. I thought my voice was weak. I never knew it saves. After everything I did, all the evil, how can I be accepted? Your past was dark, but your repentance was real. You chose truth over fear. You chose light over power. You chose God over your life. All I did was run to mercy. And mercy received you. Well done, faithful servant. Enter into the joy prepared for you. Good and faithful servant, a crown of righteousness awaits you today. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. There remain therefore a rest to the people of God, for he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works, as God did from his. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, ye saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works to follow them. Daniel Ogbemudia, the faithful servant, welcome to eternal rest. Enter into the joy prepared for you.
Holy, holy is the Lord, and without holiness no man shall see the Lord.